Hello fellow cine enthusiasts, my name is Christina and welcome to another Let's Get Reelz movie review. Today is Classic Movie Thursdays here on my channel, my version of Throwback Thursdays. Today's classic movie I will be reviewing for you is The Count of the Old Town from 1935. It is a Swedish film starring one of the loves of my life in movie terms, Ingrid Bergman. I adore Ingrid Bergman, if you could not tell. I love her a lot. She's like my favorite actress and she has been for a very, very long time. Recently, the Criterion Collection put out a pack of her movies from Sweden. It's called Ingrid Bergman, The Swedish Years, and it looks like this. It is amazing. I love this pack so much. The first movie in this set technically is The Count of the Old Town. Since it was made in 1935, it was Ingrid Bergman's first real speaking role in a movie. Before that, she had been like an extra. She had done stage. She went to a stage school. So this was like her first big movie for her to do with a speaking role and kind of a significant role in a movie. The Count of the Old Town is about a whole bunch of different people in this section of Sweden. And the Count is actually a person in this movie. He is a count only in name. He has no status anymore. He has no money. He kind of works for a newspaper. He goes out in a cart and sells it in the morning. He has a friend, Gherkin, who works at the local fish market. And there's different stories going on with them. So the Count wants a job, a decent job, so that he can make money and he can marry a woman who owns the hotel, which is where Elsa, played by Ingrid Bergman, works. And Gherkin really is in love with his boss. I forget what her name is at the moment, but she is the one who runs the fish store, and he just wants to impress her. He wants to be a good-looking guy. Then you have Elsa at the hotel. She works there for her aunt. She's like a chambermaid. One day, this guy comes in. His name is Ak, I guess. I'm not sure how to pronounce names in Swedish. It's an A-K-E, but the A has a circle over the top. I don't know how to pronounce it, but this very handsome guy named Ak comes into the hotel and he's saying that he is unemployed. It does not look like he is unemployed because he takes out a whole bunch of money and pays his room in advance. And he also has a gold cigarette case, and for some reason the police are after him, even though he doesn't really have anything hinky going on. Elsa and the clerk at the hotel think that Ak may be the Diamant Lassa, the diamond thief that has been in the paper. Recently at night there has been break-ins at banks in the old town and nobody knows why. It's like a big story, and immediately Elsa and the clerk think that Ak is the diamond thief because he usually goes out at night. Elsa and Ak meet in a very funny way, very comedic way, and it was actually really funny how they did meet. I'm not going to give it away, but of course, because they are the young ones in this movie, they fall in love with each other, and of course they wind up with each other. And but in the meantime, the Count sees Ak in a car, get out of a chauffeur-driven car and buy flowers, and he's in a really nice suit. This is during the day. So the Count is now convinced that Ak is the Diamant Lassa, and he tells Elsa. She's still suspicious of him, and then at the end it is revealed that Ak has some kind of connection to the diamond thief, but he's the one who breaks the case open. And like I said, him and Elsa live happily ever after, and so do Gherkin and the person that he likes, and so do the Count and Elsa's aunt that he likes. That's really it for the story of The Count of the Old Town. There's stuff that goes on in between. There's a lot of details that go on, but I'm not gonna give you everything. I would like you to go see this movie, especially if you're an Ingrid Bergman fan. Really, really good movie. It was funny. It was very well filmed. I really liked the way it was filmed. Actually, the actor who played Ak is actually one of the directors, And there were so many scenes that I was like floored by, that I absolutely loved, because like at this time in the 30s you really didn't see these types of shots in American films unless you had like foreign directors like German or whoever coming over. There was a scene where the camera was pointing down at Ack's shoes, and then you see the shadow of the policeman's shoes as they come walking up to him to see if Ack has his papers and things like that. Loved it. I was like, oh, this is such like, it's ominous. It's like, oh, the police and everything. That was another thing I kind of liked about this movie. You had your dramatic moments, but they weren't very long. And then you had, of course, like your silly moments throughout. And it was really good, like funny, like laugh out loud comedy. It was very good, very interesting to see. Ingrid Bergman is absolutely adorable. She was 20 years old at the time she made this film, and oh my god, she looks great. She looks just so freaking cute. You can really believe like Ack falling in love with her and trying to woo her and everything. And even then, I mean, she just wore her emotions on her face. She was the character of Elsa, no matter how small it was. You can just see that her talent at this time was like not immense as it would become, but it was there. Her like insane talent was there, but it wouldn't, it had yet to really mature and come out. Like I said, this was her first like talking, kind of had a role in a movie, and she did great. She was really great from start to finish. Really adored her in this movie. It was nice to see her, even though she didn't really have a lot of comedic scenes or anything that was left up to the other actors. She was very good. I liked seeing her in a comedic movie. So that was my review for The Count of the Old Town. If you liked this review in any way, please give it a thumbs up. Leave your comments down below if you have seen at all The Count of the Old Town. If you do have this movie pack from the Criterion Collection, let me know. Whatever you think about it, leave them in the comments. And if you guys have any suggestions of what I should watch for Classic Movie Thursdays or other movies, it could be newer movies, whatever you got, leave those in the comments. And if I pick your movie and I watch it and I review it, I will give you a shout out. How cool is that? Who wouldn't want a shout out in a YouTube video? And don't forget to click that subscribe button for future Classic Movie Thursdays and other Let's Get Reelz reviews, and also hit that bell notification, because my uploading schedule, I like to say is 3 days a week, but that can change sometimes. So if you hit that bell notification, you'll be notified right away when I upload a video. And as always, keep watching movies and stay absolutely fabulous.